Dear student, yesterday we had a brief discussion about coating, and in that lecture we had discussed about anodic coating and cathodic coating. Now, if you are asked to compare anodic and cathodic coating, so in that situation what you will do, let us discuss a little bit. This is your anodic coating and this is your cathodic coating. Number one, in anodic coating what happens? Anodic coating will protect your base metal sacrificially. Please remember, suppose it is a metallic structure made of iron, a zinc coating is applied. If there is any crack event, any fracture event, so some part will become exposed. Your zinc will become anode, and exposed area will become cathode. And as we know that corrosion will take place only on anode, and therefore zinc will get destructed, protecting iron. And therefore here zinc is protecting your iron base metal at the cost of its own destruction, and that is why it is written it will protect the base metal sacrificially. But in case of cathodic protection, this is not like that. Here we will be using a more noble metal which will have more noble character and corrosion resistant property better than that of your base metal. And therefore there is a huge difference between the method of protecting the base metal. Second point is, electrode potential is lower than the base metal. The metal you are using here, it will have electrode potential less than that of the base metal, since it stands higher in the electrochemical series. But in case of cathodic coating, being more noble than the base metal, the metal we will be using will have more electrode potential, as in the case of tin, when it is being used for protection of iron. Third point is if there is any pores, breaks or discontinuities on the metallic surface to be protected, it will not invite any kind of corrosion until and unless the entire coating is removed from the metallic structure or destructed from the metallic structure. But in case of cathodic protection, if there is any crack, breaks or pores and discontinuities, the corrosion will be invited and the structure will get corroded. And fourth point is, zinc coating on iron is an example of this type of coating, but in case of cathodic coating, the coating of zinc on metallic structure will be an example. So if you are asked to compare anodic and cathodic coating, you have to make a table and you have to elaborate like that only. This is all about your comparative study between anodic and cathodic coating. Now, let us talk about methods available for applying coating. This is when we will be using coating material on the base metal. We have so many methods by which we can apply those coating materials to protect the base metal. They are, number one, electroplating. Number two, hot dipping. Number three, vaporizing. Number four, metal spraying. Number five, metal cladding. And number six, cementation. These are most importantly 6 different approaches using which we can apply coating on the base metal. That is electroplating, hot dipping, vaporizing, metal spraying, metal cladding and cementation. And each of them will be discussed. Something will be discussed in detail and something in brief. And let us today start with electroplating. Electroplating, this is a method in which the coating metal is deposited on the base metal or the metallic structure to be protected by passing a direct current through an electrolytic solution containing the soluble salt of coating metal or coating material. And this approach is perhaps most widely and extensively used industrial process for metallic coating. In this approach, the metal to be coated, that is the metallic structure to be coated, is being made cathode, and anode will be either the coating material or an inert material having good electrical conductivity like graphite. So in this approach, what happens, the purpose of actually electroplating, it is also known as electrodeposition. All of you might be knowing at 10+2 or graduation level, you might have studied to some extent. So this is actually applied for giving more resistance towards corrosion for a base metal. Whenever we are applying this actually electroplating approach, this is applied in order to give higher resistivity towards corrosion of the base metal. But in case of, sometimes we use this plating for non-metal also. For non-metal purpose, for non-metal, we generally use this coating for give or provide more strength, to give the surface more conductive, and for decoration of non-metallic surface like wood, glass and preservation. So these are all the basic aspect of electroplating. In our next lecture, we will go in detail. Please go through the video carefully. If there is any doubt, get it noted. We will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.